You don't need to be rich to leave a $1 million legacy. You just need a system and time. Most people think generational wealth is reserved for the wealthy, but the math tells a different story. A middle-class income, consistent contributions, compound interest, and the right legal structures can build a seven-figure legacy that changes your family's future forever. Today, I'm walking you through the exact system. How much to invest, where to invest it, how to protect it, and how to pass it on. This isn't theory. It's a proven blueprint that works whether you're making $50,000 or $150,000 a year. The foundation. Consistency beats income. Here's the truth most people miss. Building wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and grow. A high earner who spends everything builds nothing. A middle-class earner who invests 15% consistently builds a fortune. Let's run the numbers. If you're 30 years old and you invest $500 per month into a low-cost index fund averaging 10% annual returns, by the time you're 65, you'll have over $1.7 million. If you start at 25, that same $500 per month grows to $2.7 million. That's not a fantasy. That's compound interest doing what it does best, turning small, consistent actions into life-changing wealth. But it requires discipline. You can't invest sporadically and expect these results. You can't skip months because life gets expensive. You automate the contribution, treat it like a bill, and let time do the heavy lifting. Step 1. Maximize tax-advantaged accounts. The first place your money should go is into accounts that give you tax advantages. This is how you keep more of what you earn and let it compound faster. Start with your 401k, especially if your employer offers a match. That match is free money, an instant 100% return on your contribution. Contribute at least enough to capture the full match. If your employer matches up to 6%, contribute 6% minimum. Next, open a Roth IRA. You contribute after-tax dollars, but the growth and withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. That means decades of compound growth that the IRS never touches. In 2024 and beyond, you can contribute up to $7,000 per year if you're under 50. If you max out both accounts, congratulations. You're already investing over $20,000 per year. On a middle-class income, that might not be realistic immediately, but it's the target. Even half that amount builds serious wealth over time. If you're self-employed or have side income, consider a SEP IRA or solo 401k. These accounts let you contribute significantly more, up to $66,000 in some cases, which accelerates your wealth building exponentially. Step 2. Invest in index funds, not individual stocks. You don't need to pick stocks to build a $1 million legacy. In fact, trying to beat the market usually costs you money. The majority of professional fund managers can't consistently outperform the market, so why would you? Instead, invest in low-cost index funds that track the entire market. An S&P 500 index fund gives you ownership in 500 of the largest U.S. companies. A total market index fund gives you exposure to thousands of companies across all sectors. These funds are diversified, low-fee, and historically reliable. Over the long term, the U.S. stock market has averaged about 10% annual returns. Some years it's up 20%, some years it's down 10%, but over 30 or 40 years it trends upward. This is the strategy Warren Buffett recommends for everyday investors. It's the strategy outlined in The Intelligent Investor, one of the most respected investing books ever written. Links in the description if you want to go deeper. You're not trying to get rich quick. You're building a machine that generates wealth consistently, year after year, without requiring you to become a stock-picking expert. Step 3. Protect your wealth with the right structures. Building wealth is one thing. Protecting it and passing it on is another. Without the right legal structures, your legacy can be destroyed by taxes, probate, lawsuits, or family disputes. This is where trusts become essential. A revocable living trust lets you control your assets while you're alive and dictates exactly how they're distributed after you're gone, without going through probate. Probate is slow, expensive, and public. A trust avoids all of that. If you have minor children, a trust ensures the money is managed responsibly until they're old enough to handle it. You can set conditions, like funds released at certain ages or for specific purposes like education or a home purchase. For larger estates, an irrevocable trust can protect assets from estate taxes and creditors. It removes assets from your taxable estate, which means more wealth passes to your heirs and less goes to the government. If you're serious about generational wealth, read the only living trusts book you'll ever need. It breaks down how to structure these protections step by step. Links in the description. You also need a will, even if you have a trust. The will acts as a backup and covers anything not titled in the trust. And you need beneficiaries updated on all accounts, your 401k, IRA, life insurance policies. Beneficiaries override your will, so if they're outdated, your wealth might not go where you intend. Step 4. Teach your kids financial literacy. Generational wealth isn't just about leaving money, it's about leaving knowledge. If your kids don't understand money, they'll burn through any inheritance you leave them. Start early. Teach them how to budget, save, invest, and avoid debt. Let them see you making smart financial decisions. Involve them in age-appropriate conversations about money. When they're teenagers, help them open a Roth IRA if they have earned income. Show them how compound interest works. Let them watch their money grow. This builds habits and mindsets that protect wealth for generations. Consider creating a family mission statement around money. What does wealth mean to your family? How do you want it used? What values do you want your kids to carry forward? These conversations build a legacy that's about more than just dollars, it's about purpose. Step 5. Increase contributions as income grows. Here's the mistake most people make. They increase their lifestyle every time they get a raise. New car, bigger house, fancier vacations. Their income goes up, but their wealth doesn't. Flip that script. Every time you get a raise, promotion, or bonus, increase your investment contributions before you increase your spending. If you get a $5,000 raise, boost your 401k contribution by $3,000 and enjoy the other $2,000. You're still improving your lifestyle, but you're building wealth faster. This strategy, called lifestyle creep prevention, is how middle-class earners build seven-figure portfolios. They don't deprive themselves, but they prioritize wealth building over status symbols. Use raises and bonuses to max out retirement accounts, fund a brokerage account, or invest in real estate. These moves compound faster than a nicer car or a bigger TV. Step 6. Add life insurance for immediate legacy protection. If you're young and building wealth, life insurance creates an instant legacy. A term life insurance policy is inexpensive and provides a death benefit that can replace your income, pay off debts, and fund your kids' education if something happens to you. For a 30-year-old non-smoker, a $1 million 20-year term policy might cost $40 to $60 per month. That's a small price for the peace of mind that your family is protected while you're building long-term wealth. Don't buy whole life or universal life unless you fully understand the costs and benefits. Term life is usually the better option for most middle-class families. The million-dollar math lets put it all together. You're 35 years old, earning $70,000 per year. You contribute 15% to your 401k and Roth IRA. That's about $10,500 per year. Your investments average 10% annual returns. By 65, you'll have over $2 million. That's a legacy that changes everything for your family. Your kids inherit wealth. Your grandkids start ahead. The cycle of financial stress ends with you. If you start at 40, same contributions, same returns, you'll have 1.2 million. Still life-changing, still generational. The key is starting now and staying consistent. Time is your greatest asset. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Your next move, if you don't have a retirement account, open one this week. If you have one but aren't contributing consistently, automate your contributions today. If you're already investing, look at your asset protection. Do you have a will, a trust, updated beneficiaries? For a complete breakdown of how to structure your wealth plan from the ground up, check out Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. It walks you through billionaire-level strategies that work for everyday people. Links in the description. That's Wealth Mode. If this video was helpful, please click the subscribe button and then like and share with your family or friends.